name is Aurelia, and I'm from Michigan.
Aurelia, what brought you to Paititi?
Well, I first saw the documentary, The Sacred Science, and ever since I saw the documentary, I was really interested in coming here. I'd already been on somewhat of a journey into my own spirituality and practices with yoga and meditation. And then just this last year, I was feeling pretty stuck, and I just knew it was the right time to reach out and look for something that had more depth and more groundedness. So that's why I came here.
Were you looking for anything particular?
I was definitely interested in the Amazonian and the Andean traditions. I've always been drawn to them, really without knowing why. And I'd already been to South America a couple times. I've been to Ecuador about seven years ago, and then Peru a year after that. And I had worked with some other people. I'd worked with Kiro shamans, and I had just toured around Ecuador. And yeah, so I was already kind of drawn here, and I just wanted to come back and again get more depth in the wisdoms. And I've just had this feeling that seeing Roman in his talks, the Amazonian talk that is on YouTube, and just seeing him and how he was in the Sacred Science documentary, I was just like, it piqued my interest, just how he related with people, and I resonated with that.
Having gone through the Embody True Nature retreat, what tools or experiences did you resonate with the most or find the most useful?
All of them. I'm really excited to take the practices back with me and to integrate them into my already existing practices. I love the Qigong. That's been so beneficial. I came here with a lot of pain in my body, and that has just unlocked so many aspects of my physical self, and I've created a totally different relationship with myself and my pain. And also the breath work has been mind-blowing. I just love it so much. Again, creating a new relationship with myself and cultivating these heart-centered practices have brought profound awareness, and I mean, it's just the beginning, it's like, I'm very excited.
There any challenges that arose for you during the course?
I mean, facing myself is the biggest challenge. Looking at my own shadow and the things that still trigger me, and the experiences in my past that I was suppressing, and not really wanting to look at, and taking the time and the space to do that. I'm so glad I've done it for myself. I really needed that. So, yeah, it's challenging, but like amazing to face those challenges, and to not be afraid. I mean, the fear that I had around those challenges, like I can see it just like getting smaller and smaller, and with the work that has been taught to us here, it gives you a whole new perspective of how to face those challenges.
Have you noticed any difference between the work we're doing here and any of the other circles that you've sat with?
Yes. The biggest difference I see here is that groundedness and the wisdom. And I hesitate to use the word simplicity because I don't want to make it seem like it's easy. It's just so streamlined and extremely dedicated to these, like, simplicity is the word that keeps coming up. But that's why I have loved it so much, and why I've really connected to the work here. is because of that streamlined, grounded, and just the practices and the tools are so full of integrity that's the difference I see. It's not this like spiritual woo-woo. That's the things I was getting really frustrated with in my circles. And within myself, I was like getting confused and wrapped up in the mysticism. And I was finding myself confused and stuck in that. And then that's another draw of coming here too. And I've really appreciated that spiritual, or what we see as spiritual, is just being a human being and learning how to just be present with people. And like that's the biggest medicine. That's been the biggest medicine for me. And to really stay in that space of love and compassion, and to make that just a part of your everyday experience, your every moment. So I'm so thankful and grateful for these awarenesses.
How do you see yourself taking these insights and experiences into your everyday life outside of here?
In everything. I feel like there will be a difference with just relating, not only with myself, but with my family members, my friends, strangers. The dream language has really changed how I look at all situations, and I think that's going to be such a wonderful tool to have as I go back. And I have a healing practice at home. I do massage therapy and teach yoga and offer holistic health counseling. So I hope that I'll be able to offer a more present space with my clients and a more heart-centered, because I was already doing that. Now it's just like more depth and more awareness. And so I'm really excited to bring that back into my work as well as my personal life. It's all gonna how can it not touch everything now? It's gonna be everywhere.
Anything else you wish to share or impart?
Just extremely grateful for everything that has presented itself here, everything that's been shared. That's another great thing about Paititi, is the willingness to share. The amount of information I've received is just, maybe my brain won't completely comprehend everything I've sat with and been a part of. But so grateful, and I'm looking forward to coming back at some point.